Hi, my name is Jada Davis. I'm a senior at Sun Prairie High School, and I'm going to school next year to be an aerospace engineer. Today I'll be reading a page from Little Legends, Exceptional Men in Black History by Vashti Harrison. So I will be reading about John Lewis, who was born in 1940 and passed away last year. He was an activist and a member of Congress. People always knew John was meant to be a leader. When he was young, he dreamed of being a minister. Dressed in a shirt and tie, he preached to the chickens on his family's farm. Even at home, though, he was aware of discrimination in segregated Alabama. Nicer schools, libraries, and the buses were reserved for white people. John thought this was unfair. His parents told him to leave it alone, but he wanted to make things better. At around the age of 15, John heard Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. on the radio describing how nonviolent protests such as marches and boycotts were helping to end segregation. John was inspired and attended his first march. In college, he wrote to Dr. King asking for advice on how to do more. Amazingly, Dr. King wrote him back, met with him, and soon became a friend and mentor. John organized sit-ins and participated in freedom rides where young black and white activists would sit together in segregated diners and buses. By the age of 23, John was one of the Big Six civil rights leaders who worked with Dr. King and one another to organize the 1963 March on Washington for Jobs and Freedom. In 1965, John and 600 others planned to march from Selma to Montgomery in Alabama. When they crossed the Edmund Pettus Bridge, state troopers were waiting for them. The troopers attacked the protesters, injuring many, including John, whose skull was fractured. The images from the march of peaceful protesters being beaten made it onto the national news. Americans were horrified, and this led to a wave of support for civil rights. Over the years, John has received many honors for fighting for the rights of his fellow Americans, and he's still using nonviolence. He has held a seat in the U.S. House of Representatives, serving Atlanta's 5th District since 1987. In 2016, he led a sit-in at the U.S. Capitol to push for gun control laws. As a boy, John wanted to change the world, and as a man, he keeps on changing it.